Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Slay the Spire 2. Last time we got all the way to the final boss as the Regent and then we ran out of energy, time, money. we didn't make it, but we're gonna try the Necrobinder this time. Maybe we'll get somebody else who can beat Ascension 1. I feel confident as the Necrobinder. I'm getting like the flowchart of what things are good and what things are not good down. Remove 2 cards from your deck, take 13 damage. I could get down with that. Take out some defense, take out a strike. Because you're basically a defend. You're basically a strike. But better. So let's just take out those 2. Now, I thought I had fixed the glitching thing by deleting, or not deleting, but disabling Microsoft Game Web something or other, but clearly that's not solved the problem. So, I might have to do a purge of the old system. I'm kind of looking at this path on the right here. It has a lot more basic combat than I like to see. But we could also pivot out of it into that guy. But that dumps you right back into there. And you miss out on a lot of rest points, which I do like. I'm kind of thinking follow this original path, hit this dude, go up, probably skip this guy, and then we could take on another elite, or, you know, take on the second elite. There's routes to go. I think I like the middle path rather than this outer path. So there's more basic combat than I'd like, but I think we can make it work on the first floor here. You're doing 6 damage to me. I punch you, and then I get ready to strike you. You've killed my friend. We don't have enough to actually kill you, which is disappointing. Took a little damage. I should have unleashed. That would have done more damage. I think I'd really like to focus on Osti's like max health this run. I think it would be a lot of fun. But it all depends on the cards we can get. Right hand. Osti deals 4 damage. When you play a card that costs 2 or more, return this to your hand from your discard pile. Death March, deal 8 damage, 3 additional damage for each card drawn. Or apply Doom. I don't want to do a Doom run. I do kind of like Death March, though. That seems pretty good. What do we got? Lose strengths, gain energy. Summon 3, exhaust a card from your draw pile. Ethereal, gain block, apply weak. 7 and 2. Deal 7 damage. Vulnerable and weak are twice as effective against the enemy for the next 3 turns. What do you mean twice as effective? Like, it does 100% damage and then 50% less damage? Or what? That's the only thing that makes sense, right? Twice as effective. Or does that mean they last twice as long? Like if I apply vulnerable 1 or weak 1, it applies 2 weak? Thrumming Hatchet apparently is really, really good too. It is a lot of damage for just 1. All right, let's get a Thrumming Hatchet. I saw some scuttlebutt on the Discord that Thrumming Hatchet was really good. Hit him for 11. Summon. Hit him for 12. And now we take 2 damage. Hit him for 8. Wait. each. I need to draw, which would make Death March really, really strong. So what are you? You have 16 health, so 8, 14, 18. Ha! You're dead. A potion of doom. Apply 33 doom. Transform a card in your draw pile into a soul. That couldn't be bad. And draw. It gives us draw. Deals 12 damage. It costs 0 if he has attacked this turn. I think Seance is the way to go. That seems really good. I don't think the shop makes sense at 36 gold. The minnows. The minnows aren't so bad. Summon. Defend. Death March you. And then maybe we can kill you. That was the only card in our draw pile. Devastating. That's crazy. I can't believe it. All right, now they're both attacking, but we can definitely kill you. Draw 2 cards. Seance. Take out a strike. Death March does 14. Block, strike. Block. You're doing 7. I don't have any more energy. Draw 2. Summon. 18 damage. 6 damage. Nice. Enemy loses 8 strength this turn. So it's basically a super block that applies across multi-attack. Wow. Enfeebling. I've never seen this card. Enfeebling Touch sounds really good. 10 damage to upgrade 2 random cards. That I do like Drain Power as well. And then the Grave Warden adding more soul sounds really nice. But I think Enfeebling Touch is the way to go. It just seems really good. And then just upgrade it. What do you do when you're upgraded? A Soul Plus, which is 3 cards instead of 2. I think it's got to be... Enfeebling Touch just seems really, really good. The Coral Monster. Alright, so... we have no defends this turn. We took 9 damage and got a bunch of days. Wonderful. This is where Enfeebling Touch pays for itself. I Thrumming Hatchet you. And then I summon Asti to make him strong enough to tank your attack. You sucker. We Thrumming Hatchet you again. We turn one of the dazes into a soul. I hit you some more. I defend because I can't do anything else. Enfeebling Touch again. Now you can't hurt me at all. Dude, Enfeebling Touch is so good. I strike you. Haha, you didn't even hurt Asti, you nerd. We juice up Death March. We can't kill you this turn. So we should try to set ourselves up to kill you next turn. Likely to kill you next turn. So let's go Bodyguard Death. Or Defend. And Thrumming Hatchet's back, and there's a strike. Good. That was a pretty good fight, considering we started with like 44 HP. Loses 3 HP, add 3 souls into your draw pile. Interesting. Asti deals 6 damage just for free. I'm still intrigued by Debilitate. I don't quite understand what it's doing, but it is interesting. I'm not sure if you're all that. Like 3 HP, basically you're paying 1 to put a bunch of draws into your deck. Maybe that's good. I'm gonna go Debilitate just because I'm intrigued by it and I kind of want to figure out how it works. It's the gremlins that are stacked on top of each other. I will turn a basic strike into a soul. I have better attacks that I like better, essentially. Defend, Death March, Unleash, just to do as much damage as we can. I could Doom you. Is this a good use of Doom? Because he's gonna die after he hits me twice. I think it might be, because otherwise we're gonna have to drag this fight out. And then okay, you did pop out the... I was wondering if they were just gonna die because I hit them while they were... well, I thought that they might, like, fade from the ether with Doom, but that is not what happened. Oh yeah, Enfeebling Touch is an ethereal card, so if you don't play it, it does go away. So you gotta be careful with that. Got our gold back. Bone Shards. I actually really like Bone Shards. It's like, if you don't care if Asti is dying, it's just like 9 damage, 9 block, and it's an AoE. Yeah, we're not a Doom deck. I think Bone Shards is pretty good. Just in random... Perfect people to use Bone Shards against. Bam! 9 damage across the board. I should have used that first. I've been frailed, you grosso. Okay. You can kill this guy. You can kill that guy. And then we Enfeebling Touch you, so you're not hurting anybody. I'm feeling all of the cards, man. Goodbye. All right, Thrumming Hatchet is really good too. I do like a Fear. That was really good in our deck that I think we won that one to get to Ascension 1. Play a card that it's not, whatever. We could start farming Vulnerable too. And we have, there's the lethality power that's lurking out there somewhere. Festive Popper is actually not bad at all. I think I would like to get a rest in here. Just in case you're a combat. I don't think I want to fight an elite and then an elite. I think I would like to rest, check that out, upgrade if we can, check this out, fight you, maybe rest or upgrade. I think that's the way we'll do it. And then go this way. Is the Fresnel lens good? We don't have a lot of blocks yet, so maybe it is worth it. We're gonna go here. Oh, that was max HP that I took. My bad. And like, I don't know why I'm apologizing. I just didn't understand how it worked. 9 and 4. I feel like it's Bone Shards, right? Like 12 and 12 just seems really good. I gotta figure out what's wrong with my computer, man. Oh. Big wait. There we go. What the heck? And it's really only Slay the Spire that it gets along, or doesn't get along with. I will fight you for greater rewards. I think I can beat you both. Okay, don't play Bone Shards first if you want to use Asti for anything else. In fact, we start with Debilitate. Oh, it took away the... I was trying to figure out if how it affected Vulnerable. You turd. We didn't kill you, but we did block a lot of your damage. Okay. We go Bodyguard. You're dead. Block. And we take 3 damage. Seance. Oh, there were no... There were no... Oh, you and your frickin' artifact, man. I hate these guys. Artifact is so annoying. All right, go ham on him. We vulnerable him, we Thrumming Hatchet him, we Bone Shards him. Good. Attack potion. A Captain's Wheel. At the start of your 3rd turn, gain 18 block. Lethality! Pull aggro. Nah. It's gotta be lethality. Lethality is so good. Oh, I hate you guys. At least we start out with 9 damage across the board. Play a lethality. Get a summon. Oh, we can't quite kill anybody, unfortunately. So you're doing 3, 8, 15 damage. I would like to hit you really hard. So you're set up to die next turn. We enfeeble you to make your attack do nothing. You're toast. And then I seance, get a normal strike out of the deck. And then I think we just block the 3 damage coming our way. Bone shards is exactly what I wanted to see. So let's deal 10 damage. Well, maybe we should bone shards first. We'll draw first. Hold on. Then we seance. Swap out the basic strike. Now. Like, this isn't gonna kill anybody. But it does make everybody really weak. You do 11 damage, which is enough to kill you. This isn't enough to kill you. It's not enough to kill you. I wish I had a block instead. Oh, I got 30. Okay, never mind. I forgot we got block from blowing up Asti. That's my bad. Sorry, Asti, your sacrifice was not in vain. Punch. I do like an explosive ampule. Hey, a planisphere is nice too. Another bone shards, but a better bone shards. Oh, I think I gotta take melancholy because we're leaning really heavy into bone shards here. That's gonna kill Asti a lot, which is gonna make melancholy really cheap by the end of a fight. We gotta heal. We're very low on HP, but we have a lot of potions going into the super fish battle here. How do we want to start this? So we gotta start by playing an enfeebling touch. It's a bit of a waste. Because he wasn't attacking. But we do a decent amount of damage. Another Asti. Deal 9 damage and add a soul. I think we go bone shards. Just because it's a lot of damage and we're going to be making melancholy cheaper faster. Alright, we got to worry about Beckon. I was hoping I would get my seance sooner, but we didn't. So how do you work? Twice as effective. Okay, so this does 100% damage, right? It does! That's how it works. How cool. You're doing 16 damage to me. Where is my enfeebling touch when I needed it? I mean, it makes more sense to get the Beckon out of my hand. Because otherwise, lethality is what we want to see. Thrumming, it just gets stronger. That's crazy. Yeah, change out the defend. We death march you. And then move on. You're already below half health, so that's good. A soul? A fear? A thrumming hatchet? And you circumvent, You circumvent shield, so how much you do? 24, not quite enough. 16. You know, just go for it. We're gonna kill him next turn anyway. Ah, you went intangible. Never mind. You put 2 Beckons in my hand, you dirtbag. And you gave me well, let's play Thrumming Hatchet. Play both Beckons out of our hand. We'll tank the shot. And then when he's no longer intangible, we'll kill him. Thank you. Jerkwad. Lot of money. Potion of Binding. Add a card. Whenever attacks deal damage, they also apply Doom. Deal 7 damage and apply any debuffs on the enemy to... Oh! go. Spread the misery. I do like that. And it's free. And then Domain? At the start of your turn, gain energy and draw one additional card. Okay. So you pay, I think that's gotta be, just more energy seems really good and more draw. Start each combat with an additional 4 energy. So if you could get Domain to play, to be innate, that's a guaranteed thing. Brightest Flame, gain 2 energy, draw 2 cards, but lose a max HP. I think we go with that. Just like very hot cocoa just sounds like a good way to start a fight. And then if we can get some like high cost innate cards early, seems good. Into a shop. This way into an elite fight. Into another shop. Okay, I'm okay with this path. Let's do it. Take that. And a bone shards on top of things. Okay. I think I smack you with Asti. I play lethality. And then I bone shard. Oh wait, we don't have to bone shards just yet. Because I can actually play all of these. Dude, what a cool first turn. I could have thrown the explosive ampule at them, but I didn't think it mattered. Alright, Thrumming Hatchet is nice. You actually don't need to die. Weirdly. Because you weren't attacking me. There we go. What do we got? Defy, gain block, and apply weak. Cleanse, summon, and exhaust. Apply doom to yourself and gain energy. Defy seems good because it's a block that also makes them do less damage. So if we're trying to block, at the same time making them do less damage to me also seems really useful. Let's lose. We go 5 HP. Choice of $2. I don't want a Bing Bong. I can't imagine there's a lot of cards I want to add 2 of all at the same time. We would like to play Domain. Perfect time to gather it. We want to turn our strikes into souls. We would like to Melancholy, and then we Death March. Great. Now, I soul, I think. Maybe it's something with Slay the Spire in my computer that don't get along. It's a very strange relationship. And then I think we want to play Enfeebling Touch because A, none of you help me anyway, and we don't want to lose the ability to play Enfeebling Touch later. So we would like to block weak to make your attack weaker, damage vulnerable, and thrumming attack. Oh, and debilitate and thrumming attack. Oh, I'm liking what our deck has going for it. We enfeeble. We thrumming attack. Is there a way I can kill you? 8 damage. No, that would be only 14 damage. But you're not actually hurting me because of enfeeble, so you couldn't even get through my minuscule shield. Goodbye. What do we got? 12 damage. It costs 0 if he attacked. 10 damage, retain a card. Or Asti deals 7 damage, which hits an additional time he has attacked this turn. We're just not really an Asti merchant. I thought about being it at the beginning of the run, and then I've turned into a debilitating merchant where I do all sorts of vulnerable to people. High five! What a great move. Applies vulnerable to all enemies. Oh, and 11 damage to all enemies. Nice. But we already have some good AoE. Wisp is a good card. Especially if we can take the exhaust off it. Whenever you draw an ethereal card. Ooh! Yes! I want that. Gain 6 block whenever you play a power. Deal 3 damage at the start of your next turn. Return this hand. I don't know if bolus really matters. Or really panic button. We do want to take out... Let's take out a basic block. I'm tempted by the Wisp. And I'm going to take it. The nice thing about the Wisp is if you can take the exhaust off the Wisp, it makes it that much stronger. And obviously it doesn't exhaust. Let's upgrade. What do we want to upgrade? Domain? Possibly. 19 block. Lethality being 75% additional damage plus debilitate. That seems really good. Take out another card. I've tried Sleight of Flesh. The automation, every 10 cards you draw, you gain energy. Huh! So like every other turn, essentially, plus all the souls that we have going on. That is tempting. I feel like we're good on energy, though. So I just want to slim down my deck even further. Take out the strikes that I've just been transforming constantly. I was tempted by that. Domain shows up early again. Seance early is nice. Transform a strike. We play Melancholy Bone Shards. I enfeeble you. Do we need the Wisp yet? Well, let's wait. Well, we could use the Wisp. So hold on. Let's defy... Debilitate, fear, and I'm gonna hold on to the Wisp because I don't want to strike you again, because it would have taken I would have taken damage from the thorns. Draw, lethality. Nice. We didn't have to worry about block because it was our third turn. Now's the time to go all in. So do we have... We don't really have the ability to get vulnerable on him. So let's just take out our other strike. Turn it into a soul. Are you gonna die? Oh, I always forget. Lethality only applies to the first attack. I need to do a little bit of damage to you while blocking the damage if we can. So hold on. So block, Thrumming Axe. Good. I was like, we just need a little block to protect ourselves from the thorns. 9 damage adds soul. I'm down with that. Just more draw is good. Kick out another strike. We wouldn't feel bad about it. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. We just don't have a lot of HP, so it's kind of funny to think about that. What is upgraded Reeve? More damage and a soul plus. You're free, and I think that's good because it really amplifies the draw. So we're gonna play Seance first. We're going to transform a strike. We start with Melancholy, Lethality, Defy, and then summon you to be stronger. Alright, so we get our soul. We can play our domain, but then nothing else can be played. I think we review? No. You gotta start with Thrumming Hatchet. Because you get the energy back. We play domain, we play Wisp, and then I think we throw the weakness at you now. Apply weak and vulnerable, and then you hit them with Reeve to get the soul into your draw pile. And we didn't make enough block to block the whole attack, but it wasn't the worst thing. Enfeebling Touch is perfect. Page Storm. Fear for more vulnerable. Throwing Hatchet, Bone Shards. We've got like our flow chart here. It's pretty good. He's actually not attacking us this turn, so we don't need to worry about blocking damage. So it's all about doing as much damage as we can. Fear is great. Unfortunately, we drew Enfeebling Touch, but we can take a turn to play that. Play a Death March. And then a Bone Shards just to deal as much damage as we can. He's strengthened himself. Reeve? What do we got? Seance first. Transform the last strike. We need to do 71 damage. So 19, and you're not going to be doing as much damage as you're saying you're doing because you're getting the benefit of lethality. Just need to do 19 damage. Free Melancholy is kind of a no-brainer. And then the vulnerability gets the job done. Ornamental Fan, 3 attacks, gain 4 blocks. Sure, we attack a lot. Berry is very interesting because we have 4 energy after we play Domain. But the odds of we're likely to do more damage with our other cards adding up to Berry. Haunt is an interesting card because we do play a decent amount of souls as well. Put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand and then exhaust Dredge. I'm tempted by Haunt. Let's do it. I've never tried it. And I've never really done a soul deck. Ah, yes, you summon friends. I enfeeble you just because I can. Defy, Unleash, and then Bone Shards. Not a very good turn, cards-wise. I think we have to try and kill you and then throw the explosive Ampule. Just to limit the damage that was coming downrange this turn. I'm trying to race them to beat them before I lose because they're gonna do a lot of damage to me. Good news is Melancholy is free now. Page Storm is free. Seance we transform, I guess, Wisp. And we have two souls coming next turn, so Haunt is the play. Thrumming Hatchet you and then smack you a bunch, and then we'll take a little bit of damage. All right, another free Melancholy, a soul, Death March does 50 damage. Deal 9 damage, 2 additional damage for each soul in your exhaust pile. Well. All right, we're becoming a soul merchant, and I am here for it because I've never tried it before. 3 additional damage, okay. This is kind of fun. All right, we take out a, well, let's see here. What do we got? Draw 2 additional, honestly, I'd like that because we have so much energy at the beginning of our battles that drawing more cards is very beneficial for us. So let's see here. So we would like to enfeeble you. We don't want to lose that card. Let's haunt. You're not going to do any... Like, you're going to do damage, but we don't have anything in our exhaust pile right now. So it's not a super high priority for us. Thrumming Hatchet for sure. A Reeve. And then you're going to kill you, so we don't have to worry about doing any more attacks to you this turn. Unleash, Soulstorm, Bone Shards. Really good turn. Now, we definitely want to take a turn to play Domain. We're going to lose our Thrumming Hatchet, but having 4 energy for the rest of the fight, I think, is really good. Especially because you were stunned. And now you've woken up. Alright. Lethality for sure. You're going to do 29 damage. Wow. 10 damage on you is great. Vulnerable. A soul. Another soul. A Reeve. Oh, we only got 1 energy left. Although we do have a Wisp. You only doing 43 damage? Is good. I said only like it was a bad thing. Nice. Look at that. And 38 shield. Pretty good turn. A free Melancholy. A Soulstorm that does 22 damage. I'm liking what we put together here. Pull aggro's not it. Summoning Exhaust. Nah, I don't really like any of those cards. And we're only 4 HP out, so I actually think we would like to... Honestly, I think it's upgrading Domain. It just makes it easier to play. Because you either have to sacrifice a whole turn or hope you get it on the first turn. We didn't get it on our first turn. Okay. Not the greatest cards, even with our extra draw. We'll hold on to our Ampule and see if we need it. Turn around. Face the big card. Or the, the big claw. Smack him, strike him, Soulstorm him, and then instead of a defend, we just play a Melancholy, and we hold on to Wisp. I need to get some spikes on this character. That would be really good. Enfeebling Touch this dude. Seance, a normal strike. A Fear... And we're just gonna take some damage, I think. Every time Asti dies, we get a cheaper... a cheaper Melancholy coming back at some point. Alright, here comes the rocket attack. Could kill us in one, actually, now that I think about it. Page Storm for sure. A Lethality. Thrumming Hatchet to turn around. Defy to weaken you and block a bit. And then we Haunt, and then play Soul twice. And then I think we actually Wisp and hit you with Death March. This is a turn where we want to do a lot of damage to you. So vulnerable. Having weakness applied to us is very annoying. You do 14 damage because of all the souls in our pile. The rocket is back. All right. So we want to enfeebling touch you. We would like to honestly we'd like to blow up Asti because it makes Melancholy free. Seance, we would like to take out a basic defend. I would like to... We don't need to weaken anybody this turn. I think we just need to hit people as hard as and as much as we can. And you can see why I'd really like to have thorns is because we get attacked a lot, but we're able to put up a lot of block generally. I would like to review to add more, like more souls is going to be good. It's kind of like the only way we can generally build a lot of damage into this deck is the number of souls we exhaust boosts Soulstorm more. There's our Melancholy. We want to weaken you so we don't take any damage. Death March gaining a lot of damage is good. And we're kind of mixing our damage between the two claws. Normally I tackle one of them and then go for the other one. But not this time. Free Melancholy. What would we take? I think we'd take out Bodyguard, honestly. I haven't really played it much. You're the one attacking me, so I'm gonna turn around and go after you. We review, we unleash you, and then Bone Shards. And you guys are... We're working them down. We have been frailed. Oh, you're doing 52 damage to me. Well, turn around. Soul, which makes Death March even stronger. Where's Death March? 30 damage is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. You're gone. Now we go after your brother. By reaving and soulstorming. Oh, you had so much block. I forgot that when you take out one of the claws, the other claw gains a ton of block. But Soulstorm. Nice. Cool. It's a bit of a slow burn deck, but I'm kind of enjoying it. Spirit of Ash, whenever you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. We play a lot of ethereal cards. I don't want to deal with that. Another domain is kind of wild. I kind of like Spirit of Ash. Because we play a lot of ethereal cards. Now, we would like to continue to slim the deck down. We go this way. There's only one shop. I mean, that we could go to. We could go this one, or this one, but you can't go to more than that. I'm kind of thinking, like, this. Get a couple of campfires in there. And then depending on how you're feeling, you could go here or straight up. And then into the boss fight. I think that's pretty good. What are you offering, lady? Your guards are dead. Enchant all cards with Glam. Card has replay once per combat. That's not gonna happen. No. I think it's gotta be Glam. Glam is kind of wild, though. Because that allows Domain to play twice? Card rewards, fudge. I thought it was your cards that you already had. But could still be really strong depending on what we get. Starting with Domain is great. Spirit of Ash is great. Play Fear on you. Reave on you. Haunt. Summon. I'm gonna throw an explosive ampule just because I can. There's a lot of damage that they just launched at me. Seance. Take out the strike. Page Storm. Lethality. Bone Shards for a lot of damage and shield. And then Defy to make you really weak. And to do a little more chip damage to you. I should probably be killing your living shield now that I think about it. So you don't get this massive block every single turn. You're gone. I do want to Enfeebling Touch you. Perfect time for a Melancholy. A Soul. A Soul. A Soul Storm. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile is kind of fun. Summon 3 X times. Add X souls into your draw pile. Replay 1. Huh. I don't know if I like that. Like, it would give you so many souls, but it uses all of your energy. Oh, Glam cannot... Oh, that's something I didn't even think about. Is that the Nimble could override the Glam, or vice versa. Because you can't have more than one enchantment on a card. Definitely take out another block. An additional copy of a card in your deck. Huh. I've never... I don't know. Maybe Domain? Serve as today's decider. Gain a doubt and gain 2 card rewards, or add doubt and transform 2 cards. Why not? You two. Snap and another Soul Storm. Dude, that worked out really well for us, I'd say. Domain for sure. Page Storm, lethality. We would like to weaken you so your attack doesn't do any damage to me. And then we burn out the defend. And we don't want to get hit by the Scroll of Biting. So I'm going, as much as I'd like to hit you with the Thrumming Axe, I block it instead. The end of your turn, if this is in your hand, gain weak. Okay. Let's go you. You. We're gonna lose an HP, unfortunately. But that's all right. Dead. I was looking for that Asti explosion. Whenever you play a soul, a random enemy loses 6 HP, and then again. I feel like it's gotta be Reeve with a replay. Although the Haunt is really, like, a replay Haunt is really cool. But I'm like, I think we'll go Reeve, just because it's... And then we can burn it out with Seance if we want to. Smith. Oh, you know what would have been a good card to copy? Would have been Seance from that one relic. Only 5 block, that's not really it. I think Defy plus... I think Defy and Fear should be on the short list of cards to upgrade, because they'll make our vulnerability and our weakness that much better. Lethality is the way to go. I should have played the first thing. That was very dumb. And then I think I will play Distilled Chaos. Nice! We killed him! Ooh, it worked out. Good block. Good block. Alright, you're next on my list, sir. We would like to get Bodyguard out of here. Play a soul, a random enemy loses 8. Well, we have a bunch of souls upcoming. We don't have any more ethereal cards. in our deck, sorry, in our hand, but we should have them coming back around. Take a little bit of damage. We've been dampened. What does that do? While you're alive, all of our cards are downgraded. That's annoying. I'm going to enfeeble you. Blow you up to get a bunch of shield. Soul. 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 Melancholy. Seance. Burn out a... Honestly, I don't think the Unleash is it. I would love to discard you, but that's not what we have in our hand. If he's alive, so we can't blow him up again. $38 damage, so you're almost dead. This kills you. Great. You're gonna be burned out of our hand, unfortunately. And you, Fudge. That's okay. We'll live, probably. Especially with the vulnerable and the double soul storm coming our way. Oh, even more soul. Debilitate into more soul storms. Yes, there we go. Remember to play debilitate. That is kind of wild, because wouldn't we just max out our hand every single time? Because we already have a Page Storm. Suddenly we have every ethereal card we have, we're drawing 3 cards. Right? This one seems really good too. I think maybe it's Drain Power Plus, because it just gives it... We've been trying to upgrade all our cards, but there's just a lot of cards in our hand. So unfortunately, we can't really... Sure, upgrade 2 random skills. Yeah, why not? At least Seance Plus is pretty good. I think we rest to get our HP back up, and then we just let our Drain Power do the work for us. I don't think we can kill a 300 HP dummy. I think we can beat a 150 HP dummy. Not with this starting hand, though. So let's Reave. Soulstorm, Soulstorm. Let's upgrade all 3 of those. We Haunt, Enfeebling, Touch You, and then Bodyguard. We did 60 damage. Could have been worse. Lethality is good. Hit him for 26, and then 11. And unfortunately, we're weak this turn. God, we drew the worst cards. Doesn't this mean I'm gonna die? What a sad way to lose the run. Now the game's gonna leave me in suspense because it doesn't want me to be so embarrassed that we lost to the dummy. Oh, we didn't die. Well, we don't want foul potions because there's no more shop. Hey, a bone brew, summon 15, not too bad. Enchant an attack with sharp? I think we would rather enchant a power with draw. Because nothing like attacks multiple times. Yeah. What's a good one? I have a Page Storm. Yeah, Page Storm Plus. Yeah. Basic enemy attack. Oh, Globe Head. How's your thing? Oh, when you play... that's right. When you play a power, it does 6 damage to you. I'm going to burn out Snap, I think. I'm going to Bone Shards. Defend. I'm gonna bring Asti back so he can tank for me. Still good enough. Nice. Actually, he's fine. We didn't need to bring him back. Yeah, let's drain. We'll upgrade those cards. Drain power. Twice. Oh, that means I should be getting 6 cards into the discard pile before I play it. Let's weaken you. That way we upgrade 6 cards with the drain power. So Page Storm draws 2 cards. One of them being Wisp, of course. Lethality? We want to weaken you for sure. And then lethality into Thrumming Hatchet. And then Soulstorm. I would love to get a Seance to land so I could burn the Doubt out of my deck. That would be nice. Can I kill you this turn? I don't think I can. But Asti can block for me, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Dead. Right hand plus. Okay. And a replay on right hand plus is not the worst. It's not the greatest. Deal damage equal to the enemy's doom? Nah. Nah. Although... So you lose 4 strength, but you gain an insane amount of energy? We'd make up for that with Soulstorm with 2 souls played. Ah, man, that's just so... That's so risky. I don't think I can take either of them. I'm tempted just because it's kind of interesting. But we have full health. So what's the play here? It's not Spirit of Ash. Soulstorm. Maybe, you know, Thrumming Hatchet, 3 extra damage every turn. We're playing the Queen, I think? Yes. Take 9 damage. Maybe that'll make the difference. I don't know. Start with a lethality is good. I wish we had Domain, but that's fine. Seance for sure. We burn out Doubt. Goodbye. So we don't even have to deal with Doubt for this fight, which is great. Unleash to start. Spirit of Ash. Soulstorm, Death March, Bone Brigade. No damage taken, but we do have Chains of Binding to deal with. I would like Bodyguard. I would like to weaken you and gain shield. I'm going to play Drain Power because we get to upgrade some cards at the same time and do a decent amount of damage to you. Okay. We gotta play Domain. Because now's the time to get that out there. You're about half health. We're gonna get stronger as the fight goes on. I should have played Melancholy. What was I thinking? Although you're weak enough that it actually... we have just enough block that it worked out. Unintentionally correct in that play. There's the Page Storm. We're skipping our Reeves, but I think it's okay. Thrumming Hatchet. Defy to weaken you. I don't think we want to drain power. I think we'd rather bone... Well, what do we got in our discard? You're already upgraded. We gotta play an Enfeebling Touch, duh. And then blow up. I don't think, like, we don't really need the drain power right now. I'd rather save Wisp for a time where I desperately need one extra energy. As much as I'd like to play the Seance to continue to slim things down, I think I'd rather have the block. We're gonna take a little damage. Play that Haunt. I did not realize we didn't have Haunt active yet. Okay, so free Melancholy is now the way to go. Definitely Thrumming Hatchet, Melancholy, Drain Power to upgrade a bunch of cards. Reeve to start putting Soul Storms into our deck, and then we want to weaken you as well. All right. There's some souls. That's good news. I think we just keep playing the Thrumming Hatchet. We have to Enfeeble you so we don't lose that. We play a Soul. We play a Death March. And then I think I want to Snap to retain a Defy, actually. So we can weaken her again next turn. This has been a very methodical battle for me. Soulstorm doing 19 is great. A Thrumming Hatchet. A Drain Power. Just keep making Asti chunkier. And we'll only blow him up if we have to. $14 block. Thrumming Hatchet, Soul. We don't have our weakness card, unfortunately. An Unleash is a good amount of damage. Just make him chunkier, just so we have more block, because she's going to hit us for 50. Goodbye, Asti. Do we do it again immediately? I think so, but we also want to Enfeeble her. Debilitate being around on her when our vulnerability comes back is going to be really helpful. Where is our vulnerability anyway? I didn't play it, so it got etherealed out of our deck. No wonder. Oh! You absolute troll woman. Well, we want to put more souls into our deck to try and keep boosting Soulstorm, so... I think I want to Snap. And then I would like to hold on to Soulstorm for next turn. And then I would like to punch you with Asti. That's a lot of damage. Perfect. Free Melancholy is great. Enfeebling is... Oh, perfect timing for Enfeebling. Saved my bacon. We play Soul. And we Death March. We're getting there. We're very close. We just have to hit her a few more times. Another free Melancholy. Another Enfeeble. Another Thrumming Hatchet. A Reeve. A Drain Power. And we're on the doorstep, team. It's been an hour of a non-stop brutal, and Asti, non-stop brawl, and Asti got the final killing blow. I don't even know what that deck was supposed to do, but we managed to make it work. It was supposed to be built around ethereal cards, and then all my ethereal cards got Got axed. I guess that's what happens when you have a binding, the enemy binds 3 of your cards every turn, because you can't play all of them. So obviously the ethereal cards are gonna get burned out of your hand. Well, I'm glad we made it work. What do we get here? To kill the Necrobinder. Veil Piercer. Ooh, make the ethereal cards cost 0. 33 damage, costs 2 less for each ethereal card. These are the cards I needed for my current deck that I built. Cool. All right, well, I enjoyed that run. I hope you guys did. If you did enjoy it, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Slay the Spire 2 or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.